I think for me, like, this record is about, like, it's about being in a better place and trying to figure out what to do with yourself. That's why I called it the middle of the moment. Like, I'm really in, like, the middle of a moment on every song, and it's all kind of spaced out, and, like, you know, I made them all in different places with different feelings about shit, but it's like, it feels like a nice redemption, and it feels like a nice change of pace for me. Like, that's why I love it. It just feels different. It's not sad, it's not, but it's also not totally happy. Like, I'm still, like, dealing with shit, but in the end, like, I know that, I don't know, I know that I'm doing the right thing. Like, I know that I'm living in the right moments even when I'm in the middle of shit. So, I don't know, I didn't really plan it out. It was just a lot of songs, and then I ended up being able to work it into a really good album. So I'm still trying to ascribe meaning to it myself. But, I don't know, I really like it. I think it's good. I think it's cool. So, I don't know, I don't have a ton of thoughts on it. I'm still trying to, like, process it, you know? I didn't realize I was like thinking dumb, but like your shop is like right off campus.
Yeah, it's right here, bro.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know why I haven't come here yet.
Okay. Yeah. So how did you see it? When did you see it then?
I don't know. I've driven past it like periodically, and I hadn't looked at it until now. I was like, oh, it's like literally right there.
Yeah.
So, like, why not?
Dope.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is super cool.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you.
We just went into the Wogo store. I'm looking at like doing an album release show party thing. After the album comes out, just because I have like a hankering to perform, I guess. So that guy's name is Colin. He's a really good dude, and he makes like great clothes. So I'm hopefully, like, we'll get everything set up, and I'll be able to perform in his store, and we'll make some stuff happen. But, yeah. Free condoms. This is kind of the centerpiece of what I do, man. You know what I mean? Like, as an artist, like, I feel like vending machines are really important. Like, to me, like, the world is my vending machine. My house got 5 stories. How does it feel to be broke? sucks is I'm never gonna use it.
Why?
I don't know. I don't make songs like this. In terms of like learning about me as like an artist, like if you appreciate my music, like I think this is just it's a nice stepping stone, and it's like I want people to know that like I'm not one dimensional, like I can do a lot of different things, and I'm capable of more than just like introspection all the time. And in terms of like just listening value, like I just hope people like it. That's like some like French movie soundtrack, I guess. And I hope that it impacts them in whatever way. Like I hope that it can soundtrack their life in a good way and make them happy, you know? Like a lot of these songs are encouraging, and you know, like they're the kind of songs that when I listen to songs like that as a kid, like they made me feel like I had a voice and like I wasn't alone, and like I wasn't you know, powerless to say what I felt. And so if I can do that for some other kids my age or younger, even older people, like I hope that that's like sort of what it has, like the impact. But above all, like I think like Spent sort of sums it up perfectly. Like don't let up, keep your pace on this road. Like that's the big theme here, is like understanding that giving up is, you know, no, it's not an option.
Yeah, so explain how you came up with the middle of the moment. So the name.
The original title was The Middle. I hadn't put the moment in there yet. But my friend texted me one day. I was kind of ranting to her about like just the shit that I was feeling, like I don't know, just in terms of like my success so far, like I don't feel like I'm where I need to be. And it was just weighing on me that day, and she was like, being in the middle part of something is always really difficult, but like, you know, like keep your head up, and you know, like you'll get there type shit. In the middle just really stuck with me, because this is like a transitional album. Like I wasn't setting out to really make a record, but then it just occurred to me that it was one. And so I was just in the middle part of this thing and trying to figure out how to exist in that space, and that sort of set it off. And then one day, I honestly don't remember how I came up with the moment, but I like the idea of there being like a comma in the album title. I don't know, I just thought that looked cool. So I was trying to figure out like the middle what? And then I figured out the middle of the moment, and it was like stylized differently and stuff at the time. Like I don't even know if I had the comma, but like just the fact that there's like two phrases there, but that they're so equally like coexistent is really cool. Because it really does like paint a nice picture in terms of like where I'm at artistically. Like I'm just trying to figure my shit out moment by moment, and I don't really know exactly what I'm doing yet, but I think that it would be helpful too. So I'm like, this is like a journey into new territory. Yeah, I want people to know that it's okay to keep going even when it's hard, and it's okay to not know stuff, and it's okay to feel a little lost, but it's also okay to be happy.
It's crazy.
Which I had a hard time with for a long time.
Young man coming with the hits, still abusing shit, looping with the wrist and wolfing down like Lupin did. On the roof of grip, staring at the bottom where the crucifix sits. What I did as a child, I've been losing it. All for wasting my time, sitting in the block, steady pacing, writing these lines. I give a fuck about the clout when it pays me. My mama still love me, the internet raised me, and still I feel caged in. For the raps I empty all of my savings. This shit sound expensive, but it's all from the pencil. All the knowledge is extensive from the place I was raised in. You either lay in concrete or walking on pavement.
It's okay to, you know, own your shit, and, you know, take your shots in terms of like your faults.
You can really expand your world if you really pay attention to small stuff, and if you look for, you know, hope in small shit and in words and in situations and all that. So for me, like, music is a culmination of all those things. Like, it takes all those emotions and just sort of compresses them and gives them a voice, and like helps me to articulate better than I think I could otherwise, just in a more poetic, like, straight to the point way. So yeah, it's like music is like survival mode for me. Like, I don't know what I would be doing without it, really. Probably something I hated.
No, so like, yeah, and then like, I heard what you did when you made the Moment song, and like, that was dope. I think that's, like you said, that's one of your favorite bits on it.
It's definitely like, it's not like, of all the people that I've shown it to, like, it definitely hasn't hit people like I thought it would, but it's only because like, it's just, I've never made a song like that, but it's definitely like, that sample sparked so much for me. And whenever I heard the sample that you used, like, before it was, it's like insane. Like, it sounds nothing like what you did with it.
That's why I was trying to find, like, see what year it was from.
Yeah, it's some wild shit.
1981, yeah.
Damn. Taking chances on people has been my whole thing for forever, and it's never not paid off. Like, rarely has it not paid off. Like, Drew Famous is my favorite example, because, like, dude is, like, the hardest working rapper I know. He's incredible. He's my favorite rapper, like, in terms of, like, who my friends are, like, shit like that. And now you're my favorite producer in terms of who my friends are. And, like, keep in mind, like, I've also worked with Adrian and Santosh and Noah Farhood, and they're all, like, incredible too, you know. But, like, there's just something about your beats that, like, made this album happen. So that's so surreal, man.
Again, like, a year ago, Channel 62 is nothing.
Yeah. And
now I'm getting, like Kyle Johnson and Ricky Walters, like, hitting me up out of nowhere, like, hey man, set stuff.
So fire. Dope ass, like, people too.
Because, like, I know Ricky Walters and I knew we existed, but then Kyle Johnson just hits me out of nowhere. It's like, hey man. And I'm like, oh shit.
Kyle's the tightest.
I don't exist musically, like, without you at all.
Bro, it's like the same here. Like, me in my present form definitely would not be the same without all the fucking Channel 62 beats.
What do you hate the most when it comes to creating?
That's interesting. I feel like one thing that's really frustrating, at least for me, is just like not being able to express exactly what's in my brain. Whether it's like the verbiage of it, or just like literally just like musically, like trying to be able to put stuff out, like on a, like, whether it's like taking something out of a sample or like laying down a melody or whatever. Like, I'll have an idea or I'll have a feeling that I feel like I really need to expound upon, and it just it won't happen sometimes. I feel like if I was more properly trained, I would be able to get my ideas out better and just more precisely, instead of having to kind of rely on moments. Which it's like, it's fine, it's worked out for me so far, but there's definitely some stuff that I still like feel like is kind of in the chamber, and I don't know where the trigger is, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I'm so excited. Thanks for like fucking like talking to us about this shit, because this is like, this is really helpful. Mad helpful. But yeah, I think we're gonna shoot the last scene for this video now, but we're gonna, hopefully, I don't know if you have time tomorrow, but like I kind of want to edit it while you're here so we can make shit happen. But
yeah,
like,
we totally can.
Like, so basically we were out on the tennis courts. I don't know if I already said this, but I mean, just for the sake of the camera. So we were out like shooting a video on the tennis courts, and we saw like, we were like just by the tennis courts, and we saw all these people playing, and I knew 2 people that were there, just like random by chance. And so I went over to them and I was like, can I shoot a video like in front of you while you're playing? And they're like, yeah, of course. So we literally, like, we just did a bunch of takes of me like rapping in front of these people, like going ham at tennis. and then like ended up meeting this other guy that was on the court, like, because I thought he was trying to play, and I was gonna see if we would let him film. And he's like, "Nah, I'm just waiting on my girl." But we had like a dope conversation with him. He said his favorite artist of all time was T-Pain, which is the hardest answer. I've never heard anyone say that. It's amazing.
T-Pain influential.
You heard it here first. T-Pain is our biggest influence collectively.
T-Pain, Kanye, and Cudi birthed this decade of rap.
That's actually, I'm not even joking at that point. Like, that's just facts.
Like, that's true. That's true.
Unequivocally. But yeah, so we're gonna work on that. But I think once we color it and everything, it'll look so fucking fire. So I'm really excited. I've wanted to do a video for it forever. But yeah, man, I think we're gonna get to it because it's getting kind of late. But again, King, I appreciate you very much. You were an integral part of this album, and I'm saying it on camera for proof. This man's a genius. Follow him. I'm not playing with y'all anymore.
Are you nervous?
Yeah. That's cool. I don't know. I'm just like, I did the same shit before the OIF show.
Yeah, Tim came down to visit, so and then of course you know drove. I was.
What's good, I'm Elijah.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
I'm gonna be documenting the whole show. I don't know if Colin's here or not. I told him that like when you were gonna be here.
I honestly didn't check.
Elijah,
like,
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
How's it going, man?
Elijah, nice to
I'm
meet you.
Tim. Good to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
Oh yeah, he's here.
this VIP room, they were giving us free face tats. And I was like, holy shit.
Maybe we should test that XLR. Are you getting signal to your computer?
Yeah, it's getting signal. It's getting signal to the preamp. So I'm not sure why it's not picking up in main stage. I'll just quit main stage and open it again. Yo.
That's weird.
Oh, it just may not be connected to my Apollo. Here, undo that. Open the console up.
Can I be happy if I continue this path of regret? Ignore causes of my losses, idolizing my death. So apathetic, it's pathetic, man. I thought I was headed for more. Facing my life on a porch, can't put a foot in the door, couldn't call out for recourse. Learning the hard way, of course. I could have listened to my figures before. I could have dipped before I tripped at the source of my afflictions, but dismissing it just hits to the core. Searching for more in this time spent, trying to figure out where my mind went. When escapism is hope in my God.
Let's try that. Okay.
Yeah, let's just keep the river ball.
Hey guys, y'all want to migrate to the front for me? It'd be much appreciated. Word. Thanks for coming out, ladies and germs. It's a small crowd, but you know what? We're gonna do our thing, so I'm just go ahead and play this.
Look, I got a chip up on my shoulder, but I know it falls like autumn leaves. Stagnant and inconsistent, it's just a part of me. Remember days my brain so foggy, it was hard to see. Finally found a door, guess I lost the keys. Is my heart at please on the marble floors. I've been up at work for weeks, still ain't ever sure. Trying to find my peace for when I'm falling short. I got memories, I'm always falling for them. This is not a public forum. Got soliloquies for days, I just had to warn them. I ain't falling for it. Let my heart speak when it's falling into pieces. Jesus, need redemption, so I just recorded numbers on the boards. Still trying to get what I wanted. Chroming my Patronus, still I'm trying to cop a foreign. Man, it's just ain't never born. Highs and lows, I got the flow. I'm on the way, on the road, that's just how it goes. I need more space, every single road pace. Stacking up these bodies right behind me, it's a cold case. Way too cold for my age. Finding my way, remember days when I was really swerving on the highway. End up in the driveway. I didn't never know, man. I just coast in the BPM and make a toast to the bros, to my day ones. I can't trade it, man. I can't replace her. Saving on my chest for when the stakes up. Ain't a thing changed. You could never minute make us. Making up my mind for the times when I get anxious. The same one you told, we never talked the same pace that he had before. Now I'm more back in my bag than the grocery store. Opponents looking like, wasn't he supposed to fold? Swear to God I'm in my prime, that's how I wrote these posts. Trust me baby, lately I ain't never felt this old. I'm moving cautious. Cause I'm angry and fuming like an exhaust tip. Spent my whole life making up for losses, carrying my mind at these crosses. Feels like everyone is gonna cross me. Pray they know that I'm not who they think. Still trying to figure out who's sitting here across the sink. For all the days when I'm tripping, my mind is on the brink. Kinda makes you think. Yeah. Yeah. Big raps. Y'all feel good? Yeah. Word. All right, that was called The Moment. I'm gonna move on to the next one.
Talk about how we became friends and like what we've done together so far.
I think he's making a documentary. Are you making a documentary on yourself or what?
I'm not. I didn't. This wasn't my idea.
It's a documentary on Levi Hinson?
Yeah.
A documentary on the album.
Yes and yes, because he wasn't here for the. He wasn't here for the process.
Fucking crazy. I'm gonna fuck with this one more than the Travis Scott one for sure.
Damn.
My friend showed me Levi Hinson's music. I was 14. Levi was also 14. Common mutual bond, you know what I'm saying? Young friendship. So I SoundCloud messaged him, and then he SoundCloud messaged me back, and the rest is history. And then he showed me all of his friends, and then I made a lot of friends in a world that I never expected to be part of. How is that? I'm killing this. Like, like 30 seconds each question. Like, next what? Let's go. I think the album is fucking fire. I'm proud of it. I am excited to see where it goes. I think it's really good. I think it's probably his best one yet. Boom, boom, boom. I'm so glad that I'm a part of it. The samples are cool as shit. The rapping is cool as shit. You sound... He still got the same, like, Levi Hinson delivery, but it's, like, not as menacing as it has been. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot more comforting, but still it's like fucking, like, boom, 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 boom. Like, he's, like, on point as fuck. It's fire. True Famous Reviews, Levi Hinson, TM, The Man, The Marathon, The Mommy, The Motherfucker.
The Mommy, The Motherfucker!
The Money, The Menace, The Married, The Man, Levi Hinson, True Famous.
I love you so much, bro. You can stop rolling now.
You know, just shooting some music videos.
Just girly things.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, what's up YouTube? Levi here, just a quick vlog update. You know, just shooting the bulletproof video, you know, getting this money, you know what I'm saying, doing this shit every day. You know, with my guy Elijah, I mean, I'm doing most of the work for sure, but like, you know, he's here to hold the camera and he's being a good sport, so yeah, I appreciate his participation for sure, because I know video isn't really up his alley, so good on him. Yeah, I'm gonna make some cool shit right now, by myself. What's up, MTV? Welcome to my life. Welcome to the crib. See how we living today? This is what it's like being moderately famous. Yeah.
Okay, we're ready.
Good. This is gonna fucking suck for 3 minutes. Oh my god.
I'ma let my heart bleed, I'ma let the laws get too involved with the sneaky motherfuckers. I just get to the wall. Only thing behind my back is my past in the concrete. No more soft shit. I'ma let my heart speak.
And that's like a good part of that process, like learning to. Did you see this shit?
Yeah.
Bro, calm down.
Alright, come look at this shot.
That's pretty fucking hard.
Oh, he coming with the moves. Okay. I see you, King. I respect the hustle.
The white kids are gonna love this song.